It's time now for a look latest in local news. In the news, local law enforcement and the Georgia State Patrol preparing for this New Year's weekend. They're warning motorists that they'll be out in full force, doing everything they can to enforce the laws, asking motorists to simply slow down, buckle up, and please do not drink and drive. Last year in the state of Georgia, 254 people arrested on New Year's Eve for driving under the influence. They encourage people, if they're going to partake in alcohol on New Year's Eve, to simply have a designated driver. Make it a safe and happy holiday. Again, please do not drink and drive. And again, if you're traveling on the roads this holiday, the Georgia State Patrol simply suggests that you slow down, buckle up, and obey all traffic laws. New Year's holiday travel period kicks in today. It'll last till midnight on Monday. If you're looking for a place to celebrate New Year's Eve, the Pine Forest Country Club is inviting the public to their annual New Year's Eve party featuring local band Second Chance, who will perform Saturday night up until midnight. Cost is $75 per couple. The club asks that you call in advance for tickets, so they have an estimate on the number of guests attending, and that number is 427-4625. 427-4625. The event begins around 7:30 p.m. with light finger food. They'll have party favors and champagne at midnight. After the clock strikes 12 at midnight, a full breakfast will be served by the country club. Once again, all this taking place tomorrow night at the Pine Forest Country Club. Again, the cost $75 per couple. And if you're interested, call the country club today. The number 427-4625. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Wayne County teachers and students enjoying their holiday break, but when school returns on Monday, January the 9th, School Superintendent Sean Kelly states that all teachers and students attending James E. Bacon Elementary will be back under one roof in the main building as construction has continued daily over the holiday break. Since the beginning of school, the school has been using 3 different locations while construction at school has been ongoing. Progress has been made. The plan again is to have everyone back in the main building when they return Monday, January the 9th. Reminder, the school system will be promoting and pushing the continuation of the 1-cent penny tax for education. Once the new year begins, as the vote will take place in March of 2023, East Bluffs will raise approximately $30 million over a 5-year period, and the school system states their 2 top priority projects will be a new ROTC facility and a new Ag Center. 3 weeks of early voting will take place leading up to the vote. Again, the date of the vote on Tuesday, March 21st. Current East Bluffs runs out in June of 2024, so the vote takes place in the year 2023. Once again, they stress that it's just a continuation of the current tax in place. Money over the years, Wayne County has built a lot of new school buildings. Now they're focusing on other much-needed projects, such as the ROTC building and the new Ag Center for the students. Superintendent Kelly says they'll also have money to improve athletic facilities. The board will have to eventually decide the fate of JC Stadium. 2 options to renovate the current stadium, or option 2, build a brand new stadium across from the current high school. At a recent school board meeting, the superintendent said the school system had received cost estimates for the 2 options. He said the estimates were intentionally high, but the 2 prices given at the board meeting, $9 million to renovate the current stadium, $18 million to build a brand new stadium across from the high school, and that decision will be made by the superintendent school board, most likely sometime in the year 2023. Reminder, the county commissioners are set to meet for their first meeting of the year 2023 on Wednesday, January the 11th. The council will be meeting back at the county commissioners meeting room, no longer meeting at courtroom C. 3 new commissioners join the council. They are Tim Hopkins, Mike Gordon, and Jamie Hickox. They join returning members James Thomas and Kevin McCrary. Once again, the first board meeting has been set for Wednesday, January the 11th, 6 p.m. at the county commissioners meeting room. Reminder, the Chamber of Commerce, once again, getting ready for the big Eggs and Issues breakfast. Gets underway on January 5th at Coastal Pines Technical College. The time will be from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Local representatives will be on hand to give a preview of what to expect in the upcoming legislative session in Atlanta. On hand at the Eggs and Issues breakfast will be State Senator Blake Tillery, along with State Representatives Stephen Meeks and Buddy DeLoach. Tickets for the event are $25 for Chamber members, $35 for non-members. Everyone's invited to attend. Tickets now available for purchase. Simply call or stop by the Chamber, number 427-2028. Once again, the annual Eggs and Issues breakfast set for January 5th at Coastal Pines Technical College. Again, the time from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. We'll be back with a final news note after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final note in the news, in a few days we say goodbye to the year 2022 and head low to a new year 2023. When we look back on the year 2022, what did we see? How about a 0-9 football team that turned around a program with a new head football coach who led the Jackets to a record of 10-3? Nothing short of a miracle what head coach Jesup Shaw and his staff accomplished in just his first season. The program is in great shape, and our new head football coach Jesup Shaw is the main reason. It was a year when we moved away from COVID, no more social distancing and mask mandates. Mandate's just a bad word. It makes people like myself irate. It was nice to see crowds at sporting events and people back in church and gathering together in just one place. We are human beings. We need contact, communication, and seeing people face to face. Holidays are just about over. Wayne County, a great place to live and enjoy the holiday events, whether it was the Thanksgiving community service or the live nativity or the chamber parade, it all came and went. The downtown area is alive and well, and that's a great thing to see. People shopping, eating, catching a movie. Downtown Jesup has become a place to be. School system's been busy. Construction of James E. Bacon being completed. A new track dedication and ready to host track meets. High school track athletes finally can run at home, and for them, that is awfully sweet. In the year 2023, they'll push for a continuation of that 1 cent penny that brings millions of dollars into the economy. It's just a continuation of the current tax. It makes common sense, you see. They say it'll raise $30 million over 5 years. The goal in ag building and a facility for ROTC. They say improvements to an athletic facilities, maybe one day a new stadium. We'll just have to wait and see. Another great story. The past year, the county government is finally out of debt. No more taking out loans. Trying to lower the millage rate after several years ago, that $5 million increase. I still hear the moans and groans. The progress being made, the IDA out working and doing their best to bring jobs and industry in, but knowing to look after the current businesses and shop owners, that's where it all begins. Yes, the year 2022 is almost gone, but one thing remains the same. Living in a small town like Jesup, Wayne County, is how to play the game. People are friendly. Most of the year, the weather is great. Ask yourself, where else would you rather be? If the answer is right here in Wayne County, well, you're just like me. It's a great community. No, it's not perfect, but as they say, it just feels like home. And only one thing left before the new year kicks in, and that's for the Dogs to whip Ohio State at the Georgia Dome. I believe the mailman will deliver. Heck, the Dogs haven't lost a game all year, and Saturday night Dog fans will be yelling their favorite cheer. Glory, glory to old Georgia, on to the championship game. We say goodbye to the year 2022. Let's hope 2023 brings everyone joy and happiness and much of the same. Thanks for tuning in each day. We hope you and your family have a wonderful new year. We'll be back in 2023 with more local news and sports and the world-famous Butch and Bob Show. Have no fear. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan saying have a great day.